Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome to another edition of HBWN. I'm Alexis Reyes.
And I'm Courtney Mansell. On today's show, we bring you a story on how students have joined the initiative to teach the next generation.
We are also going to take a look at a local community that comes together in the spirit of a recent holiday. And let's not forget WCSN as they dive into some soccer.
Let's not waste any more time. Today is April 2nd, 2013.
And you're watching Har-Ber Wildcat News. Students from Young Elementary came to Har-Ber for a different kind of learning, and some of our Wildcats were there to get them ready for their future. Haley brings you the story.
Har-Ber High School science students for 6 days teaches 4th and 5th graders from Young Elementary basic math and science skills to prepare them for their benchmark.
Well, first of all, they really get to do hands-on science, and so that's so much more fun to them than sitting and reading out of a textbook or doing worksheets. So they actually get to work with the high school students to practice anything from chemistry to physics to just basic multiplication problems.
Not only do the elementary students learn something out of this, but our students also get something out of this experience.
Ever since these kids have been coming in, we've actually been doing this program. The understanding of math and their skills and their test scores have actually gone up exponentially, so it's good.
Delivering this material in a format of understanding and fun helped the Young Elementary students with more confidence to pass the benchmark test. For HBWN, I'm Haley Hendricks.
Thank you, Haley.
Now we bring you a new segment called Senior Tracker, where our very own Cole Brothers finds out what's going through the minds of some seniors.
Now that spring break is over, seniors are about at their tipping point. With only 6 weeks left, graduation is right around the corner. Various seniors have different attitudes towards the big day, but most are anxious and ready to go into the post-graduation world.
I'm excited to get out of here, to be honest. Not much time left.
Just excited to finish high school, ready for college, and just finishing strong with grades and everything.
I'm ready to graduate, go golfing. I get out 3 weeks before the rest of the juniors and sophomores, so I'm definitely ready to go play some ultimate frisbee with Mr. Stewart when they're done with AP testing.
Actually, it's not going to be sad at all, really, leaving here, so I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to college. It's going to be great. I'm definitely going to come back and visit all my old teachers.
Obviously, there is no lack of excitement to graduate. Let's check back in a couple weeks to see how senioritis is progressing. For HBWN, I'm Cole Brothers.
Hopefully that senioritis stays away. Only 24 more days, seniors. Hang in there.
May 18th is graduation. Don't mess it up now. It'll go by in a blink of an eye, just like this commercial break. After the break, we will bring you our sports crew, WCSN, and our top story. Don't change the channel. We will be right back.
Why do we recycle?
Welcome back, Wildcats. Well, it's that time of the show for our sports team network, WCSN. They bring you all the action from the Springdale versus Har-Ber soccer game and a story on the flips and jumps of our boys track team.
That's right, here's WCSN to bring you all the action.
Welcome to another edition of WCSN. I'm Carter Henson.
And I'm Cole Brothers. On today's show, we check out a spotlight on the Har-Ber track team, and we look at highlights from the soccer games against Springdale.
We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. The Har-Ber track team has already been competing in meets, including a first place finish for the boys in their first meet. Let's take a closer look at our team.
From the high jump to relays to hurdles, the Har-Ber track team succeeds in them all. The Har-Ber boys track team proved this by winning their first meet of the season by 18 points over Bentonville.
Last meet, I put together a scenario and I put kids in certain events, and we performed better than I was expecting, actually.
Even though the team has more sophomores than in years past, they have a lot of leadership from the upperclassmen, such as junior St. Matthew, who placed in several events.
It just seemed like everyone comes to practice every day, like Dino right there. Every day they come to practice and they work really hard, so it's really easy. It's really easy to pull it off. I mean, and everyone at the track meet is really serious about it, and people are taking it serious, so we did a really good job, yeah.
Although it is still early in the season, the Har-Ber track team is already in mid-season form. For WCSN, I'm Carter Henson.
A great finish in their first meet. I think they'll be able to continue the success as they move farther into the season.
I agree. The team leadership from the upperclassmen should carry them far. Changing gears, the Har-Ber soccer teams faced off against Springdale last Tuesday night. The girls team came out strong against the Lady Bulldogs. Let's get to the highlights.
JVU commit Sarah LaChance knocks an absolute firecracker from 30 yards away. After a deflection, Sam Weber kicks it in for the goal! And yet another long score by the Wildcats. After a penalty, Ellie Williams gets the penalty kick to go through. Har-Ber wins 4-0. For WCSN, I'm Matt Bowen.
A great win for the girls. Even though it's early in the season, they're already looking sharp.
I agree. Now let's see if the Har-Ber boys team could carry on the success that the girls had.
Your Har-Ber guys took on the Springdale Bulldogs back on March 26. Sergio makes a beautiful rainbow pass to our very own Cole Brothers, who jukes out the goalie for a goal! Enrique Rojo makes a nice shot attempt, but just misses it to the right. Gifmel gets a nice sideline pass and gets a goal in of their own. Har-Ber Miguel Gomez gets their second goal of the game. The Wildcats had one last chance to win this game, but ended up tying the Bulldogs 2-2. Har-Ber turned a lot of heads by keeping up with the reigning state champs. For the WCSN, I'm Eddie Tian.
A great game by the boys team as well. They fought hard to a tie with Springdale, and I must say, it's a nice goal by my co-anchor Cole here.
Thank you very much. We were very happy with the result of the game, but we expect even more next time.
And that's all we have to show today. For WCSN, I'm Carter Henson.
And I'm Cole Brothers. Shake and bake.
Man, that soccer game looked intense. Also, great job to the boys track team as well. Thank you, Carter and Cole, for the information.
Every year, all over the world, people gather to celebrate Easter. Well, just up the road in Bentonville, Easter eggs drop from the sky for a cause. Our very own assistant principal, Mrs. Davis, is reaching out to help the local community to make it a special Easter for all of us. Jesse Weir brings you the details.
On Saturday, March 9th, the First Missionary Baptist Church of Bentonville kicked off a tradition with their very first annual Easter egg drop for the Northwest Arkansas community.
Everybody's welcome to this event. because children, it's about picking up eggs, but for adults, it also gets them out here to communicate and to convey a thought of love and community.
Children who could attend this event range from kindergartners through 6th grade, including a separate hunting field for the children with special needs.
This event has given the church an opportunity to reach out to the community, and it's also been helpful to build a bond between those within the church as well.
Pastor Simmons plans to keep the tradition going by attracting more and more egg hunters every year. With HBWN, I'm Jesse Weir.
I wish I could have been there. It looked like a lot of fun. Thank you, Jesse.
As you guys know, there is a new television program in the Springdale School District called SPS TV, in which they bring you everything from our district.
Well, it's that time to check to see what they have in store for us this week.
I'm Andrew Onstead, and today we're here to blow up a turkey. That's right.
SPS TV is a class of advanced students in the video production world for senior students. I am now able to create what I like to do, which is make action sport videos. And with that, being what I like to do, I'm able to make those videos and then publish them on Channel 219.
I get to meet new people, work with new people. Mr. Jones has helped me a lot as a producer. I've had many experiences with that, as I said, and I've also worked with many professionals. I've made connections with people that I normally wouldn't have met through SPS TV.
We are the ones that fall, it's on the people, son. We are the ones that fall, Lord, my life is done.
At SPS TV, you never know what Mr. Jones is gonna go tell you. Go shoot this, go interview this person at this school. You never know what's gonna come out, so that's exciting.
I would recommend joining SPS TV because it's good opportunity. There's a lot of good opportunities with it, and you learn new things. You think you know a lot of stuff until you come here and then you learn new things.
Look, Dad, I made a film.
Make sure to check them out every Friday at 7 p.m. on Channel 219. Well, that does it for us. For HBWN, I'm Alexis and
And I'm Courtney Mansell. Stay classy, Wildcats.